Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show right here, Expresso on S3. And when we're kickstarting your Monday off with entertainment, we've done it absolutely right because we brought in absolute powerhouses with us to celebrate music like you've never seen before. And I can't wait to get into it because Cape Town, let me tell you, you are not ready for this absolute goodness. So please help me in welcoming the wonderful Mujahid George as well as Alistair Isabel. From Cape Town to the world, we've got to get into this conversation because it's about damn time. But let's get straight into it. Are we awake? Are we alive?
Yes. I don't know how you guys do this every single day, but props to you guys.
You know, a little bit of concealer goes a long way, and that's all we actually need. But how are we feeling in anticipation of what is going to be absolutely epic in not only Cape Town, but I would say the rest of the country?
Look, producing this is obviously nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it's very, very exciting knowing that you get to do this with the best of your peers. And that's the most exciting part. And again, we get to share our talent with the rest of the world, so it's awesome.
What an honor. Thank you, Mujahid. Honestly, it is so beautiful to be able to see so much wonderfully raw talent and years of work being put into a stage production. So we're very excited about this. But I did want to touch base, Alistair, and talk a little bit more about the legacy of the sound that you are bringing as well. Can you touch on that for a moment for me? What is it that we can expect?
I get very nervous when the word legacy gets used and veterans and all of those kind of things. Because I go, no. We're just human beings doing what we need to do and doing what we can do. Ik raak baie nervous daarvan. Because you've got to live up to a certain expectation.
But you do every time.
No, but you have got to live up to others' expectation, and I don't do that anymore. I live up to my own limitations.
Come on.
So what is great about it is taking our sound that belongs to us, that we understand and that we know, and we go over to particularly Australia, New Zealand, all the other countries that we have experienced over the years, and we get to just give them a little bit of huiskos, sielkos en huiskos, and that is what is lekker about it, because it feeds us as much as it feeds them. So I'm very excited about Australia and New Zealand, which I haven't done in about 5-6 years, if not more. And it's wonderful to have Mujahid along with us for the first time that we're performing there. Lukman and I have done it a few times. Emo's done it twice, I think. And then the band game with us, which is Bryn, Sean, and Lance that's also joining us. So it's a lekker vibe that we are going with. And then there's so many things happening that also ties into the kind of catapulting of it, from the Mother's Day show that's happening on the 11th. And then we do a few other shows, and then New Zealand and Australia. And all of them get to do all the work, and I just get to travel. And that's wonderful.
Exactly.
I'm not producing anymore.
I hope you ask for a first-class ticket. Thank you. You must put it there on your rider. We love to see it. Okay, Mother's Day. It happens this weekend. Crazy. I can't believe we're already here. Tell me a bit more about the concert.
Mother's Day again. Mujahid, Sean D's putting it together with LRI Productions. It's myself, Lukman, Emo, Noor Abrams, which is lovely to have him with because he's traveling the world now on a wonderful journey with a cruise liner. And so we're getting to get, well, praat man.
So the show happens this coming Sunday, and it is at the Fairbairn College School. And of course, we are going to just give our best and honor the people who have sort of paved the way for us, and that is our mothers. You know, there's no strength without a woman. And so we're looking forward to that. It's myself, it's Alistair, it's Emo, it's Lukman, it's Noor, and the rest of the band is going to be there as well. So we get to honor the mothers on the 11th. Oh my
goodness. Wow, you guys are treating us this year. 2025 is looking so good. And we are only in May, can you imagine? So tell me a bit more about the details of the tour. When does it kickstart? And then also, who is it for? Is it just for South African audiences overseas, or for anybody that's interested?
We're looking to do this for everyone. Whoever's in Australia and whoever's in New Zealand, please come out, because I know that so many people who have purchased their tickets on that side, they are bringing their Maori friends.
Of course.
And of course, you know that South Africans are now marrying all the Maoris, etc., etc. So they come with their entire families, and we get to meet all of the extended families now. So that's really, really cool. It's exciting. We start traveling on the 21st, and our first show is on the 24th of May, which is in Auckland, New Zealand. And then we travel over to Sydney, Australia, where we're performing on the 31st of May. So it's very, very exciting.
How exciting. Are there days to explore a little bit, or is it all work, no play?
You know that Alistair...
Oh, no.
Will you play a little?
I'm a big walker. So my joys, and I've done Australia, I think, 10 or 11 times. So I'm looking forward to just going back and finding my little spot as I normally do, have a drink and watch all these things, and also just share it with my brothers, which is really great. But the experience of performing for people yet again, and cross-pollinating in terms of culture, sound, the Creole sound that we bring with a bit of pop and all of that.
I like that.
So you can get your tickets at itickets.co.za, and if you want to bless one of your friends over overseas, well, in Australia and or New Zealand, you can get it at itickets.co.za, and just, yeah, that's the link to go and do it.
Beautiful.
And then this Sunday, the 11th, is,
Are they
of
still
course, we're
tickets?
starting with that. I've got some messages this morning.
Yeah.
It's web tickets.
Okay.
Web
Now you know. Now you know.
Web tickets is where you get your tickets for the 11th of May for the Mother's
Beautiful.
Day showcase.
Because people want to get involved. I mean, are they going to be singing along to some of their favorite
Yes,
songs?
absolutely.
Yes.
Some familiar
Oh,
hits?
yes.
What are we talking
Well, that's
about?
what we do. We make it inclusive for people to feel like they are part of it. It's not shows.
Yeah.
We don't do shows anymore. It's about experiences.
Sure.
Because at a certain age, you want to be part of what you are presenting also. And what you are presenting has got to be with integrity. And so that's the joy about doing all of this. But what I say is, for me, it is just lovely. They put it all together, and I get to just enjoy it now. And just
You
go.
deserve.
Yeah.
You deserve.
But
I love that. Oh, man, I kind of feel like when you hit the ground in Australia and New Zealand, it's going to feel like South Africa.
Yeah.
There's so many expats there. You're going to get away Masakan as you're walking down the road. It's going to be insane.
I'm looking forward to that. I really, really am.
Yeah.
And I think everywhere we travel nowadays, there's South Africans everywhere in the world.
100%.
And that means that we get to explore the rest of the world as well after this. So we hope that this one will be a success, and we hope that people will go out and get their tickets and support us.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Do you think you will go down the street saying "Awe," or are you going to try to keep it like?
No, we're gonna
"Good
definitely say
afternoon,
"Awe."
everybody."
No, they will.
No, I'm definitely going to do that.
Come on, bring a bit of flair, little spice.
I can just imagine all of this going down. I know exactly
Yeah.
it's going to be amazing. This guy has already said that he's walking me around the harbour in Sydney because
You better get ready. You can't
Well,
walk in
that's
these
the thing.
shoes.
For
eh?
me, it's
I will
called
make
Tourist
look-
Day.
Yeah.
And they have to. I don't care what you decide
I
to
agree.
do. But ek vat vir jou na elke hoek en straat toe.
you. Thank
It's important
you.
to
It
experience
is.
and explore.
Yep.
Jy kan nie terugkom en sê, yeah, I was in that street. Yeah, but the other street, no, I wasn't there, but I was there. No, but it's about sharing. It's about experiencing. And again, it's the
Yeah.
conversations that happens now where people starting to get excited because it's 3 weeks away and it's one night only in both cities.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so we're really excited. But as I said, itickets.co.za is for Australia and for New Zealand,
Yeah.
and
For
web
web
tickets
tickets.
here for Mother's Day this
I love
Sunday.
this.
But
Okay.
net ons is in Suid-Afrika nie, né? It's NZ. New Zealand is
My bad.
.co.nz.
.nz.
Yes, it's fine.
You type it in, you find it, it will be there. What are
will
you
be there.
performing
It will be
today?
there.
What can we look forward to today?
Oh, too many hits, too many hits.
Yes.
We're going to do some stuff. We're
Just
gonna do some
starting your day with some fresh, lekker music and going,
Exactly.
yeah, I belong. My footprint is here and I do belong.
Oh my goodness. Well, we are definitely looking forward to it. You feel the energy. It's a Monday like you've never heard or even felt it before. So stick around right here on your Feel Good show. You made a good decision to be here.